In this video, I will show you how to get set up for your chalk pastel landscape drawing. So after you've completed the 2 sketchbook assignments and the abstract lesson, you will be working on this. So first thing is you want to have some reference photos. So I just pulled a couple different photos that taken over the years, to get some ideas about colors that I want to use. Again, this is a winter landscape. You can use a photo of not a winter scene and just use wintry colors. It's totally up to you. Part of the art of drawing is you get to make the executive decisions about what you include and what you don't include. Okay, so I'm going to use these sort of as inspiration. And then what you're going to do is in your sketchbook come up with a couple thumbnail sketches. So maybe something that looks like a page that looks like this with small, maybe 2 by 3 inch drawings of how you want your composition laid out. What do you want to include in it? Where are the trees? Where are the mountains? Is there any sort of structures in there? Roads, buildings, etc. Your sketchbook page might look something like this also. And these are very loose and sketchy and quick, and they're not even perfect squares, right? And that's okay. So you just want to get some ideas down on paper about your composition. Is there going to be a body of water? Is there going to be a reflection? What are the trees doing? Are they coming in on the side? Are they at an angle? Whatever it might be, okay? Okay, so once you've decided on your composition, you're going to lightly sketch it on your pastel paper, which will be a toned paper. It will have color to it. It won't just be pure white paper. And then you're going to pick out your colors that you want to use to create your winter landscape. So again, looking at your photo references should help you decide that. So for this, I'm going to start with my sky. And I want you guys to use a variety of blending methods. Again, you can use cross-hatching, stippling, blending with your finger. Okay, so you're going to block in all of the colors that you need to create your landscape. Again, thinking about creating depth, things that are farther away should be less in focus, less detailed, maybe lighter or more neutral color. Cooler colors tend to recede, so anything that's far away could have sort of a bluish tint to it. Warmer colors tend to jump out at the viewer, so those might be colors you would reserve for the important things in the foreground of your composition. So you're going to continue layering on your colors. You can block in the important shapes. So I'm going to do a light purpley, grayish, sort of out of focus tree line back here. And just like painting, you can layer. And how you apply the chalk pastels can create different textures, different illusions of, like smooth snow versus rougher trees, bark versus leaves, whatever it might be. Here I'm going to do some closer foliage. So these might be more detailed. These might be evergreen trees. And now I know you guys aren't going to believe me, but snow is not going to be pure white in your compositions. So if you have a composition with snow in it, you're going to actually want to reflect the colors that are seen in your sky. The light that's being reflected from the snow should match the color of your sky and or sun. Just like if it's nighttime, it would be really dark, not white. And then let's say I did have the sun up here somewhere. Maybe the sky has a little bit of an orangey pink. Maybe I could do some of those warmer highlights on the snow in my foreground here. So maybe I'll pick up a little bit of this goldy yellow And I would want to put that same color in my sky because otherwise it wouldn't really make sense for it to be in my composition. Okay. And just like we've done with the sketchbook assignments, when you are done with this, you will spray with fixative to make sure that it doesn't smudge. So for the trees, you know, you're not going to want to blend them unless they're super, super far away and out of focus. But you'd want to do some layers, maybe pick a different green for some highlights. Maybe there's snow on those branches. Okay, so I'm just very quickly sketching all of this out just to get my colors down. And, you know, you take your time to develop all of your elements of your composition here. Okay. So your fingers will get messy. Okay. If you're blending, let's say, a blue sky and your fingers are all blue and then you want to go blend something else that's not blue, you should probably wash your hands before you do that because the blue will affect that area. So just be careful. You don't want your drawing to get muddy. So if you are mixing all the colors on your finger and your finger starts to turn like a grayish brown, it's going to affect the other colors. So if you want vibrant colors, keep your fingers kind of clean. A damp paper towel or just washing often will help with that. And then when you're all done, like I said, fixative and photograph and post to Art Sonia. So have fun with this. Use photo references to help inspire the colors, you know, the golds and the blues and reflecting off of the snow and all of that. And that's Chalk-uary. So have fun.